Ryan Bretton has been busy tracking severe weather impacting a good stretch of our state as the system moved. The biggest threat, the tornado warning, which is really what gets a lot of eyes, of course, has expired, but plenty to still keep a close eye on.
Right, and that was triggered by a report of a funnel cloud from a spotter that was somewhere near Mercer and the Norridgewock line looking into Norridgewock. Said they saw a funnel cloud. It matched up with rotation the Weather Service meteorologists saw on radar. That's why they issued the warning. Okay. Tornado warnings have been canceled. There are still, though, a few areas of severe storms, particularly in the mountains in northern Maine. I think that if you're to the south, there's very little risk for severe weather going forward.
As we were saying last week, though, this is the time people are out hiking and camping and boating, so the mountain region is busy.
Absolutely, that's for sure. Take a look at the satellite and radar. It's actually beautiful right now in southwestern Maine without much happening. The only warning we have on the state is this boxed area east of the Carabasset Valley, right over Bingham, severe thunderstorm warning there. There is another cluster of storms just going south of Kittery. That'll go into the Gulf of Maine, but it should miss York County to the south. There's a non-severe thunderstorm that's going right through downtown Lewiston at this point, coming out of Minot and West Auburn, going right through Route 4 north of town, and then up toward Greene as well with some heavy rain. This isn't severe, but it's a good downpour with some thunder and lightning moving right through Lewiston. Skowhegan, you are dry right now. You can see the last, when we loop this back, an hour ago, that tornado-warned storm was overhead, but that's weakened. Now we have a line coming in from the mountains with the worst of it going right through Bingham at this point. A lot of thunder, lightning, and heavy rain where 201 and 16 come together right in the middle of Bingham. Then to the northeast, we've had these clusters of storms through the North Woods, the Allagash, and Aroostook County. None of them have warnings right now, but there are areas of thunder, lightning, and heavy rain generally moving from southwest to northeast. Temperatures, big spread across the state. No rain at all going forward in down East Maine. That's because you've been cool all day with a lot of low cloud cover. It's only 64 in Bar Harbor, but we broke the sun out in a pretty big way to the west. That's where temperatures are in the low to mid 80s right now. The dew points are sky high. It feels soupy out there, and a lot of times when it's really humid, the cloud bases can be a little lower to the ground, so that can also be supportive of funnel clouds or tornadoes a little bit more easily, because if the cloud base is higher, it takes longer for that funnel to make it to the ground. But this soupy air is not going to last. You can look back to New Hampshire or even Freiburg. The dew points have already dropped down to around 60, so we only have a couple more hours of muggy stuff to go. As we go forward from here, I think most areas south of Augusta and Waterville will be dry. There could be a stray shower, but any severe risk going forward really is primarily the Central Highlands and northern Maine, and that will wane after 7 or 8 o'clock this evening. And overnight tonight, things clear out, the dew points drop, and look at tomorrow morning's lows. Most of us starting the day in the 50s. That'll feel pretty nice. And we have a beauty of a day on the way tomorrow with lots of sunshine. Temperatures actually a little below average, mid to upper 70s. And only in the low 70s for highs tomorrow up in northern Maine. So take a look at the next 7 days. We got some rain last night. Some of you got some rain from the showers and storms that popped up today. And that's good because we are running a deficit for this month. And we're not going to have any rain as it looks now for the next 4 days. A really nice stretch, not only with lots of sunshine, but also very low dew points, which means the overnight lows will be in the 50s all the way through the weekend. Early next week, it may start to turn a little muggier and probably unsettled with more clouds and chances for showers as we get into Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. But this is pretty well timed for the weekend. Wanted to mention that we don't have too many reports of damage in so far. If you happen to be in the Norridgewock, Skowhegan, Mercer area and you see anything, send us an email. Or, as always, if you can safely send pictures and videos along, we appreciate it.
Respective of what's happening on the ground there. Okay, Ryan, thank you.
Thank you.